Welcome to the second video on calculator tips. In this video we will see how to evaluate an Poisson function effectively using a calculator. The Poisson function will be e power minus lambda power x by x factorial. So the unknown quantity is going to be x over here, so for which we'll be estimating the probability x equal to 0, x equal to 1, x equal to 2, x equal to 3 and so on. Lambda is the known parameter. So how to feed in this expression into the calculator and get the answer at one strike without keying in again and again is what we are going to see in this video. Say suppose we are going to have lambda equal to 6 and we are going to fix this expression as e power minus 6. Now we need to do it properly because the calculation over here is easily understandable that this is going to be in product, but the system has to be told that this has to be something which has to be multiplied for. So we'll have to go for e power minus 6 multiplied by, this is going to be 6 to the power of x, and then you need to say it has to be divided, so there has to be a division, and then you will have an x factorial. So this is going to be x and factorial. So we'll see where are these buttons located. So the first thing happens over here is going to be power button. Over here also e to the power of power. So first e, where is our e? So you have something called as ln. On top of it in yellow color you have something here, e to the power of x present. So this is the function we are going to use. So how to get use of it? This can be got use by just keying in the shift button first and then this ln button. Then if you are going to key in shift and then ln, then what will happen? This e will be appearing over here in your screen. So you will have e to appear over here in your screen. Next we want to raise it to the power. So how to go for power? Press this power button over here. So here you can see a power button which is going to be appearing over here. So now power minus 6. How to key in minus 6? Open a parenthesis which is over here and then you can key in minus 6. So e power minus 6 is now ready. Next go for multiplications. Please do understand that the system doesn't understand this expression until you press the multiplication, that it is in product. So key in the multiplication. So multiplication is done. Now 6 to the power of x. So open a bracket, go for 6 and then power x. What is going to be power? Where is going to be power? Again this is going to be power. And now comes the trick. How to key in this x, which is going to be variable, for which we need to get the answer for. This x is here on top of the parenthesis with a pink color. So to activate it, what I will have to do, I will have to use this alpha button. When I press the alpha button and then this parenthesis, what will happen? This x will now appear in my screen. So it will now give 6 power x. So close the bracket. The next thing we need to do is go for division. Where is the division? Here is our division in white color. Go for division. So you will have divided by. The next thing which appears is going to be x factorial. So what you do again is open a bracket. X is going to be the user input. So again press the alpha button and then this parenthesis. So what will happen? This capital X will now appear. Now where to find this factorial button? Can you locate it? Factorial button. Yes, here on top of this x inverse you will find the factorial button. Over here this is going to be a factorial button. So to make use of this factorial button, which is in yellow color, what we'll have to do? Make use of the shift operator. So when I put shift and then press this x inverse, what will happen? Automatically you will have this exclamatory mark to be present. Close it with an parenthesis and then we are now ready for our estimation. Now whenever you want to do the calculator, go for CALC. Press this button. Now you will have a prompt x with a question mark. What is the first thing which we need over here? Go feed in your 0 and then press an equal to. You can see the number 0.0 0, 0, 2, 5 to appear on your screen. So now next x is equal to 1. So again you press calc, then you will have an x with a question mark, press 1 and then an equal to. Then you will have the next symbol, so next number 0.0149 to appear. When you want the next one, again press calc, then go for x and you will have an x with a question mark. Press 2 and press an equal to. You will have 0.0446 to appear. Again for x equal to 3, press calc. You will have an x with a question mark. Key in your 3 with equal to sign and you will have 0.0896 to appear. A caution over here, say in some cases we will have exponential values of the format which has more number of zeros and then followed by 2, 3 something of a number of this sort. When you have fixed the number of decimal places to 4, so what will happen? Just 1, 2, 3, 4. This 0.0000 will be the thing which appears. So don't get panicky about it. So in which case the answer is almost closer to 0, but we cannot write it as 0. We need to find what is it more closely to. In which case what you have to do is go change your fix and then you will have it from 0 to 9. Go for some 9. So what will happen? You will have 9 places of decimals to appear, in which case automatically this 2, 3 will get into it. This is one way of fixing the values which are going to having more number of 0. The other one is going to be, you can write it in an scientific expressions. What do you mean by scientific? You can just compress this and then write it 10 to the power of minus. So to do it, what we'll have to do, there is going to be next to the fixed mode, there is going to be SCI mode number 2. If you're going to press this mode number 2, automatically it will get converted or fixed to the scientific mode, and all your answers will be appearing as expressions into 10 to the power of positive numbers or expression into 10 to the power of negative numbers. So when you have more number of zeros and followed by any number, don't get panic when you see the 0.000. That's because you have already fixed your decimal for 4. It is giving you the answer. So but please don't write the same answer. Go change your fix for a greater number of decimal or convert it into a scientific mode and then provide the proper answer for it. So I suppose now making use of this, and a Poisson distribution can be effectively estimated using your calculator.